Hello guys. Today's video we're gonna talk about 10 rules for to defeat the inner devil by Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill is an finance writer. He has given finance works like Outwitting the Devil and Golden Rules for Life. We are gonna take a look at one of his finest works, which is 10 rules to defeat the inner devil. We can see what they are and take my insight on it. So let's go. So first one is do your own thinking. So this might not seem as significant to us, do your own thinking, but as a masculine man, we must take our own critical decisions. And in this hyper-stimulated world, maybe it's hard for us to sit with our thoughts in an empty room without any gadgets or anything. A journal and a pen would help us arrive at a solution in most complex situations and unraveling our thoughts. So the point is to do our own thinking. Never ever give the power to make our decisions to anyone, not even your woman. So the second one is decide what you want from life, then create a plan for attaining it and be willing to sacrifice everything else if else rather than accept permanent defeat. So this reminds me of an quote. So it goes like sacrifice for what you want, or what you want will become the sacrifice. So this goes deeper than that, because when you have goals and aspirations, your gut is calling you to a particular direction, but if you cannot take action, it's a very painful place mentally. Inaction or procrastination will affect your peace and self talk, self respect, everything. So take actionable steps just uh, every day. Doesn't matter, a small step towards it, and small wins can lead to a big one. So so the even in the way of superior man, we have a chapter where David Data talks about this. Stop. It goes like stop hoping for a completion of anything in life. The stanza goes like most men make the error of thinking that one day it will be done. They think if I can work enough that one day I could rest, or one day my woman will understand something, then she will stop complaining. Or I'm only doing this for now so that one day I can do what I really want with my life. The masculine error is to think that eventually things will be different in some fundamental way. They won't. It never ends. As long as life continues, the creative challenge is to tussle, play, and make love with the present moment while giving your unique gift. So, until you make or take actionable steps or progress towards your goals, it's not going to happen. Yeah. So, the third rule is analyze temporary defeat, no matter the nature or cause, or and extract from it the seed of an equivalent advantage. So let's say you have fall out of line, right? You made a loss, or you have procrastinated, let's say. So how you talk yourself out of it really matters. Whether it's got to be positive, you got to be strict with yourself, but negative self-talk will be only be doing more damage to yourself. So be positive. With positive self-talk, you can get yourself back in line and start making progress. So the fourth rule is be willing to render the service equivalent to value of all material gains you demand in life, and render the service first. So this goes in hand with no pain, no gain, until you do what is required what you want will not arrive, right? Yeah. So the fifth rule is the fifth rule is that our mind is an very powerful receiving antenna, let's say, for universal intelligence. In this hyperstimulated world, we are always chasing something. It's whether it's a dopamine, person, a feeling, a sensation. So we neglect the universe and its infinite knowledge. So what the writer is conversing here is that we need to slow down, right? We need to get in touch with ourselves, and once you slow down and in your perfect tranquility and silence, you will receive universal intelligence or guidance for you to make the right progress or decisions. So the sixth rule is that fear is a state of mind which can be occupied with faith in your ability to accomplish and get whatever you want in life. So they say that fear is not real. It's a thing the devil uses to occupy the state of mind which is not active or occupied by yourself. So with little faith in your self ability, you can occupy that place of mind and you can increase your mental capacity without fear and total courage and faith. So the seventh rule is that when you pray, do not beg. Demand what you want and insist upon getting exactly what you want. So this goes for the worthiness of what you want, right? You believe that you deserve it. So when you're demanding, you psychologically believe that you deserve it. That is the main thing here. When you pray, do not beg, demand what you want and insist upon getting it. So the eighth rule is that never accept anything less than what you actually want. So let's say you're for the job or a partner. Let's say a job, right? So you joined the job 1 year back, by 1 year back it was fine, you were vibing with it, but after a year you've made some progress, you have grown in that time, so it doesn't vibe with you anymore. So being stuck over in the same job will only hinder your progress. So what you can do is you can neglect it or refuse it in your mind. That's the word I'm looking for. Refuse it in your mind and it will manifest in your reality. So if you're temporarily stuck in the job, you can refuse it in your mind psychologically, and if you believe it hard enough, it will manifest in reality. That's how you move on from things. So lastly, remember that your dominating thoughts attract through a definite law of nature by short and convenient route their physical counterpart. Be careful what thoughts you dwell upon. So this is talking about if you are getting positive thoughts in your mind and you are going down rabbit hole with positive thoughts or negative thoughts, depending what you are dwelling upon, you will attract it in various forms in your life. So be careful what you dwell upon. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for watching.